Hello, we're back. Oh my god, I gotta do something on this dang on thing.
Give it a second.
Hello, Instagram. Hello, Facebook. What's up, YouTube? We are back in full effect.
We are back in full effect, y'all.
It's wine tour, or should I say, sip and live. Get it? Yes, yes. Show 'em off, show 'em off. What? So y'all know what we here to do. We are here to sip on some wine, and talk a little bit about fitness. It's my face, that's why I was talk about fitness. So right now we're in a start segment of our fitness. Getting started. So everybody that is trying to get started on their fitness goal or fitness journey, this is the segment for you. So it just helps you get started, where to start, what it looks like to start, and in the midst of those conversations, we are also tasting some good wine. So the wine that we are tasting today, excuse my alarm.
Oh, you ready to
Y'all don't have to turn that down. But it's loud. So we are sorry for that. We have family members. So it's our third episode, big 3, yay! We will be doing episodes Tuesdays and Fridays. So stay tuned for upcoming episodes. But right now, like I said, we are in our start segment. And the first part of our podcast is the what? The liquor, the wine. The wine. So today we decided this is our last wine from our lovely dollar store. If you guys have listened to the last couple of episodes that we did, the last 2 wines, or the first 2 wines that we did, was from the dollar store. And so this is the last wine that we purchased from the dollar store. So we will be introducing a different wine from a different location starting next episode.
Episode 4.
4.
All right, let's get into it. Let's introduce the wine.
All right.
Bring
it out, baby.
Another Tisdale wine. This time it is a Merlot.
A Merlot.
Merlot. You ready?
Go.
How do you feel about it?
I'm not sure. This one makes me a little nervous, actually. I have a feeling that it's going to be a little dry. And y'all know about how I feel about dry. So,
you want me to give you background first, or you want to talk about
let's get the background on this lovely Merlot from Tisdale.
So, it's a red wine, and it has a flavor profile of black cherry and mixed berries, which is also complemented with aromas from spicy oak, which is pretty interesting. I'm curious to see how that's going to come through with the flavor profile. But like the last bottle that we tried, the Tisdale that we tried, it's a vineyard from California, and looking at what kind of foods that pair well with this wine, steak and fish. Steak and fish. Can't go wrong with steak and fish.
Especially if you're working on that good fitness. So those go good with your meal.
Yeah, cook the steak. Try this in a red wine. Make a thick sauce with it too, and it should pair really, really well with this wine, along with some caramelized roast veggies on the side. I think it would be a great dinner wine. I'm expecting it to be a dinner wine. It's something I probably won't drink by myself.
I'm expecting it to be dry.
dry. Well, we'll see. It says it has a medium body. So.
Let's see. It's it's definitely a little intimidating for me. It's not something that I would normally pick up at a store, just off of looks. For me being not a wine connoisseur, so because I'm not a wine connoisseur, I tend to pick wines by their look and a little bit by what I read on the back. So if I read something that on the back that I may not like or may not sound good, I'm probably not going to purchase it. So I like to, with this Sip and Lift podcast, I like to step outside my box and let my lovely wife pick wines as well, so that I can always try something different rather than the same wine that I try all the time.
Yeah. Well, the back label does end with that it has an impressive finish, so let's see if that follows through when we try it. It does have an alcohol content of 12%. 12%.
Dun dun dun. So you can definitely get a little faded off of this one. The average cost of this wine, after looking it up, is a low cost. It's under $10. You can find it at any average grocery store for under $10. We got this for $3.99.
Oh, we were gonna read it later, but you know now it's $3.99 at the 99.
At the 99-cent store. As you guys know, I don't know if you guys are seeing that this is a trend. The 99-cent store is $3.99. They do have things that can range between $3.99 and like $12, I think.
Yeah.
At the most on the wine scale, as far as cost goes. So definitely something to keep in mind when you're, shopping at the dollar store.
Yeah, definitely. Let's crack it open.
We got some new glasses. Well, it's not new glasses to us, but it's new glasses to you guys. Woo! We got the blue ones.
Yeah, some actual stemmed wine glasses, making it official.
I like the no stem glasses, but because I'm a little clumsy, so I tend to tip things. And things that are closer to the table are easier to clean versus them falling off the table and breaking. Pop that cork. Pop it. Don't get that popping sound when you pop the cork.
Got it. All right. Pass that cup over here. As always, whatever I pour in this cup, she has to finish.
So don't put too much.
So I'm gonna give her just enough to get a swig in her mouth. Good?
Yeah.
All right, cool.
I might be mistaken. Just off the smell, I might be mistaken. I might be mistaken as far as how I feel about this particular wine.
Because it smells kind of what?
Because it smells kind of sweet.
It do. It's got a sweet profile to it. You might like it, but
I might like it.
It's on the edge of her alcohol percentage, so we shall see. I know you can't really see the color in the cup because we got this beautiful cowboy blue cup going on. But it's a dark red wine, like a bold,
I'm trying to tip it so you guys can see
like
it
a bold
without spilling
red.
it.
Looks smooth, so I'm excited to try it, see what's popping, see if I can taste these mixed berries and black cherry in here and
Oak.
spicy oak aromas.
Oh, so do you think that it's set in a cellar that was built out of oak to get that oak aroma?
Built in a oak cellar.
No, I said set in a cellar built out of oak.
Yeah, an oak cellar. I don't know. Probably not. I mean, I don't know. Let me look that
What
up.
is that? What is an oak aroma? Like, how do you put aroma in a drink without it soaking in it? Like, how would you do that? Like, how would you think they would do that?
I don't know. That's a good question. That's a good follow-up research
Just
question for me to do. If any of you know or have an answer to it or even curious, I'm gonna research and look it up. Next time you see us, I'm gonna give you the answer. But hit us in the comments if you know how they do that, how they get the aroma in the wine, because now I'm curious.
I mean, it's interesting. They add it to the label, and then hey, it's not actually in the wine, but the aroma is the potency of the oak.
Let's try.
All right, let's try it. Cheers. Yeah. 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 That's what I'm gonna say.
To all my listeners who are listening to this podcast on Spotify, you missed
Yeah.
the opportunity to see her face when this went in her mouth. She was not feeling it.
At first, when I first tasted it, I was a little confused. Like, I couldn't even taste anything. So I was like, what is this? What is this? Let me taste it again.
Yeah. Control that face.
I don't know.
As she's letting that marinate on her palate, let me tell you, it smells sweet, but it tastes dry. It's not the driest wine I've had. I mean, it's definitely tolerable. Like, I could have a glass, but definitely, like, before we even pop this bottle open, I'm gonna have to have it with a meal. It's definitely a meal wine.
Oh yeah, definitely. You definitely want to eat something while you're drinking this. I feel like it does not really have too much of a taste. Like, it doesn't taste bad and it doesn't taste good. It just tastes like not even like oak.
It tastes like oak. I think we're missing the full experience and flavors of this wine because we're just drinking it alone on its own and trying to decipher how it tastes to us. It's definitely a different experience if you're pairing it with the right foods, because you have wines that are specifically dinner wines and you need to eat with dinner, or you have wines that you can just pop open and drink alone without anything. So
yeah, I don't know like how to categorize this wine. This is a very it's out of my element. Like, I wouldn't even know where to go. I definitely need some crackers or something.
So imagine I made you a juicy steak, some roasted veggies on the side, with maybe a dinner roll, and you're drinking this. How many glasses could you have with this with dinner?
One.
Just one? That's it.
A nice little glass. I mean, I think because you can really definitely taste the potency of this wine. So it's definitely a wine you would sip, not guzzle. So, like, as she's guzzling it.
I'm not guzzling it.
Looks like it guzzles.
I'm not guzzling it.
Not something that I would guzzle. Like, I would sip on this, but I don't think I would. So as I'm eating, I chop a little piece of steak and then put one in my mouth, maybe a couple pieces, then sip on the wine, wet my palate, and then go back.
So,
like a palate wetter.
So obviously we're not going to finish this bottle tonight and drink it. I'm going to cook us a steak this weekend, try it, and on our next podcast, I'm going to give you just a little follow-up how it tasted with a steak. If I was eating dinner, I think I'd have maybe 2 glasses. 2 glasses with a nice steak. Some sweet potato on the side.
I would like some sweet potato.
Yeah. Nice grilled steak, seasoned meat.
Or not even just sweet potato, just a loaded potato. Baked potato would be good with it.
Ideas come. I'm gonna cook something this
Steamed
weekend.
veggies.
I'm doing it this
And
weekend.
salmon would go good too. I think like it says
Fish, yeah.
fish, and that whole meal will be good for meal planning. Just FYI.
I'm only cooking one, so which one do you want?
I think I want the fish.
They're more expensive out of the two. All right, salmon it is. I'm gonna let you know on Tuesday on our next episode. A quick review of how this wine tasted with our salmon dinner dish that I, myself alone, will be cooking for us.
Alone? Why you gotta say it like that? I, myself, will be kicking it alone. Like, okay, we get it. I'm not a cooker, y'all. I don't like to be in the kitchen cooking.
All right, we're gonna take a pause on this. At the end of the show, we're gonna let you know the overall ratings. I mean, you guys probably have a good idea of what we're gonna rate it, but we're still gonna say it anyway. So,
yeah, see how many wine glasses we would give it this one.
out of
5. I think we should go up. I think we should go to like 10 or something, because I think some wines I would give like the last 2 we had. If it was a 10 rating, I would give it like a 7. I don't know.
What do y'all think?
10
Hit the
or
comments.
5?
Hit the comments.
Hit the
Let us
comments.
know. Because right now we're on a rating scale of 5 wine glasses, but maybe that's not enough to give you a really good idea of how well we like it or dislike it.
Yeah.
It looks like we're leaning towards 10, but let us know in the comments.
Yes. So on to our next part of our show, guys. It is the lift part. And like I was saying early at the beginning of our lovely podcast here, we are in our start segment for those of you guys that are starting out. Last week we talked about just walking into the gym and knowing where to start or go as far as beginning your workouts. Today we are talking about equipment that you would see in the gym and what are some really good exercises to hit the key points of your body.
Yeah. So, going into a gym corporation, pretty much any gym around the world, they're gonna have foundation of exercise equipment, things for you to use. It's just common. You're gonna see it in every single gym. Not all gyms are the same. There's some that offer different types of equipment or different types of machines and stuff that are just tailored for whatever company it is. But for the purpose of our show, we're just going to go over pretty much what you're going to see in every single gym, no matter where you go. Walking through the gym doors, it could be, like we said in the last episode, intimidating because there's just so much stuff. And if you're not knowledgeable or aware, like what each exercise or how a different equipment or different section of the gym can benefit you in working out, you could feel really, really lost. And you could get hurt going over and trying to do something you have no idea what to do, and you're trying to figure it out, and it's totally the opposite way. You should be probably on that machine.
Cause y'all seen those videos on Snapchat, on YouTube, on IG, on Facebook, on all the social medias of people doing exercises wrong. They be on the back machine with their legs. They be on the pull out thing going up and down like bungees. Y'all see it. Y'all be seeing it. I ain't never seen it in the gym in real life, but I have seen it on a video. And when you're in the gym, a lot of people stay to themselves. They don't talk to each other. They don't hey, I don't think you hitting that machine right. Like, people don't volunteer information to others. Mm-hmm. If you feel like, me personally, I am a people person, so I tend to be very open and welcoming. So people tend to ask me certain things. I'm not an expert. I'm gonna go ahead and say that. I'm not an expert. But I will go ahead and provide you information that I know of to help you throughout your workout.
Yeah.
So you guys should all be more open when people are at the gym, so people can ask you guys how to do the machine. If they feel like they're not doing it properly, be open. Don't be standoffish. Relax your shoulders. You in there to work out. Be fun. Be free.
I've done my due diligence and actually went over and be like, hey, maybe you need to try this. You're going to get hurt. And kind of correct some people, especially if I know, you're a newbie. I'll go do that. But
And some people, and you newbies out there, don't be offended if somebody come up to you and try to help you out, because you don't know. Okay? You don't know. So don't feel some type of way. Just feel that somebody's making sure, as adults, as we get older, you want to make sure that you're as healthy as possible, because our body is not built like we were 14 anymore. Just saying. Can't just break a bone and twist a muscle and then bounce back next week. You'll be out for a good month. Just saying. Been there, done that.
Let's get back on track. Walking in the gym.
So, walking in the gym, when you first walk in, you have your treadmills.
You have your cardio section, which is full of treadmills, Stairmasters,
Ellipticals.
recumbent bikes, ellipticals, and rowing machines. Those are pretty much the 5 basic cardio machines that you will see in the gym. There's variations in other cardio machines that can be included, like the hand bike. Some gyms have the bike where you're actually pedaling with your hands. But like I said, we're just going to go generic. You're going to find those 5 that we listed pretty much in every single gym.
Which are good machines.
Attached, and they are attached with a TV. So
some of them have it, some don't,
Some don't.
Some don't.
Some don't. But there's always TVs in the gym. Even if it's not on the equipment, there's TVs on somewhere.
Yeah.
So moving on, you have the cardio section where you will see those exercise equipments. A lot of gyms today now have what they call the yard, which is where you'll do a lot of kind of CrossFit oriented exercises, plyometrics. You'll have your TRX bands there, which are multi-use bands that maybe we'll get into a little bit deeper later, that can be used for a variety of different exercises. You're starting to see more tires out for tire flip. You'll see ropes for battle rope, and you'll see
medicine balls.
Medicine balls. You'll see
the boxes,
Bosu balls. You'll see maybe a really basic cable machine that is multi-use that you can use for different types of exercises. And sometimes you'll see a squat machine, and then you'll have like a stretching area that has the plyometric boxes and step-up boxes too.
The boxes. You have step-up boxes, and you have boxes that are already set up for a certain 2 feet, 1 foot height range.
Yeah, for them box jumps back in the day.
Hey, Bobo. These wave things don't work.
So that's what they like to call the yard, and usually it kind of looks like a backyard. It's on this kind of artificial turf where you can do a lot of functional training over there. Moving on, you will see a vast rows or section of machines that come with lovely pictures that show you exactly what muscle it targets, how to set up, and how to do it. It's pretty much
self-explanatory. But sometimes I'm gonna let you know, sometimes those pictures look a little funny. A lot of the pictures are of men. I just want to let you know that. They're all men. There's no women on these pictures. So, as far as how they place the pictures, sometimes, depending on the machine, it can come off a little different. So, those could be a little misleading and a little intimidating. But I think those are not as intimidating as the next set of exercises.
I would say this section is probably the safest bet for first-time gym goers, just to kind of get used to body movements with the different exercises and understanding what area it's going to work with. And they all operate with a pin and weight thing where there's cables over there. You lock the pin into the weight you want, and you move the apparatus how it is designed to be moved, and you work out right there.
Yeah, so the weights go from 5 to 100 depending on the machine.
Yeah, and depending on the company, their increments may be different. Then you move on to what we have is a bench press. So you have flat bench presses, you'll have incline bench presses. Some gyms have an actual decline bench press station that is a bench, either flat, incline, or down, with a rack and a bar where you do pretty much all your presses on.
Those plates, those big old plates that you guys see at the gym, those usually go on those I don't even want to say machines, because that's not what they are. They're not machines. Benches, those benches with the long barbells. Those barbells by themselves are 45 pounds.
There are barbells that come in 35 as well, and 15.
But the gym normally goes with the standard weight of the 45. Just always check the machine. Usually the machine or the exercise equipment has a starting weight for you if you don't know.
Yeah, that's pretty simple. I think I go there first every exercise. I go to the benches. Moving on from that, you will have it depends on the layout, so I don't want to veer off too much from the bench press, so you will go to the squat racks, which is another apparatus that has a bar that you use for not only just squats. You can go over there and do deadlifts, you can go over there and do back rows. It's
a full body machine, I feel. the squat racks. And depending on what gym you go to, we are, babe is floating around right now. I am at EOS. I feel like it's a good price for the amount of, for the facility that they offer. So if any of you guys are out there, EOS members, they offer a variety of different equipment, and they're 24 hours. So that is definitely a go-to for me. Yeah, definitely, I need that 24-hour time frame.
It's a plus.
So for EOS, they have those squat racks, and those squat racks are full body. You can do a full body workout just at the squat racks. And then after the squat racks, you'll also run into your cable machines.
Yeah, not like a single multi-cable machine. It's pretty much, it's bigger. That has 3 sections of cable, dual cables, where you can attach any kind of gym equipment, bars, the rows,
the handle strap thing.
Yeah, just a variety of different things.
T thing, a lat bar. Yeah.
And it's adjustable, so that you can work things high to low, low to high.
Depending on your height, for the shorties like me.
Yeah, you'll see a lot of back exercises over there on those machines where you do like lat pulls and seated rows, but we'll get into that in a minute. You finally, after that, have your free weights, and free weights are your dumbbells.
Gotta love those free weights.
Those
dumbbells, barbells, yes.
Those dumbbells range anywhere from 2.5 pounds to 170 pounds, depending on what gym you're at.
Depending on the gym. Yeah, I believe EOS starts at, just in the back, they start at 5 and they go up to 150. Don't get me wrong, I don't know about how high they go, because I ain't never been that high. So, but I do think they go up to 150 for all y'all, stocky ones out there.
Yeah, you'll have the free weights, and there'll be a set of adjustable flat benches. So it'll be flat, you can adjust the incline, or strictly flat benches, or a seated chair for you to do a variety of exercises on. So in addition, I mean, that's pretty much the general foundation of exercises. You'll also see exercise rooms that have the bikes, the exercise bikes, where you're doing a
spin class.
Yep, and you'll see maybe you'll see an empty studio where they also hold group classes. But for the most part, we want to focus on
body pump, yoga, all that jazz.
We want to focus on just the equipment that you're going to see when you first walk in.
Yep. So those are the type of equipment that you'll see within the gym when you first walk in. Now, my lovely wife prepared a quick segment for us as far as what exercises we like to do to target our major muscles. Take a screenshot, y'all.
Yeah.
I'm looking cute right now.
Yeah, so I broke it down. We're just going to hit real quick. Shoulders, chest, back,
starting
arms,
top
abs, legs.
to bottom.
Yeah, I was telling them.
Well, I'm just telling you, sit top to bottom.
Shoulders, chest, back, arms, abs, and legs. I mean, we can show you real quick where they're at, but I think you guys know. You should have an idea of what muscle is on your body. And then we're going to just give you a quick, idea of what our favorite exercise is that hits that area. Want to start it off, or you want me to list it out?
Go ahead. What's for the we're starting at shoulders, right?
Shoulders.
Love the shoulders. I don't know if you guys know, but that is my favorite part. Love the shoulders. Have you seen this one behind here? Oh, yeah. Shoulders are my favorite part. So, what is your favorite exercise to work that muscle?
I was asking you.
Oh, excuse me. Moi. Okay. My favorite is, what did I say? The shoulder press.
Any press movement.
Any press movement. So, this is shoulder press. This one, I definitely like the hammer when you're holding the dumbbell in a hammer position like this and you're going up. Definitely like that one. Definitely works the shoulders. I don't know why I like that one so much. The wide shoulder press is nice. It's all about keeping that L. You don't want to drop too far. So that definitely works that. And while you're working that, you're also holding your core in. So with every exercise, you want to focus on the main muscle and holding that core in. What's your favorite, babe?
The Arnold, I was like, we're going to do a quick review.
I'm not quick, y'all. I just want to let y'all know.
I would say the Arnold press and the military press for the shoulder. And I know you said you love the hammer press. I'm going to get her to change it up a little bit because this is the best hammer press that you can do for your shoulder. So she usually just goes like this, and I've done it and you've seen it, holding it like a hammer, but you're out here with an L and you're bringing it over your head.
I've done that one, which is the wide, like this, right?
Yeah.
And I like it. It's nice. Like I said, I like shoulder press. So I can do this one. I can do this one, single, on either side. So I am not biased on either shoulder press. I will add that to my workout with no problem.
And quick disclaimer, we're not saying this is the best exercise for you to do. We're just saying what is our favorite that we like to hit.
We like to hit.
Moving on to the chest. Babe likes to do flies. Any type of fly. This could be cable flies. This could be dumbbell flies.
I'm going to stand up so y'all can see.
Bird flies. Nah, not bird flies.
So this way, right? Or if you're sitting down, what is it called, babe, when you do this one?
Low to high.
Low, crossover. Wait, no. What is it?
Cable crossover.
Yeah, crossover like that. So any of the flies I like.
Which gets out here, you coming out and stretching your pec right here. Stretching it out, getting a nice good stretch and coming back in for the contraction. I would have to say good old bench press. I'm an old school, the big three. I'm going to hit the big three on the legs, back, and chest. So bench press and dips. It will definitely hit the chest.
Yeah, those dips will get your chest. I'll do it because I have to. They'll be in my workout, but it's not something that I would like to.
For the back.
For the back, I like lat pull downs. I
thought she was gonna roll. For the back, I like lats. Pull downs.
Pull downs. I like lat pull downs. I mainly like the ones that are with individual connections, not with the bar. Mainly because it causes you to use a lot more control to balance both hands at the same time. When you do the bar, I feel like one arm can substitute, or what is it called? Supplement? What is it? Supplement or substitute? One arm can help the other arm that is a little weaker. But when you are doing
picks up the slack.
But when you're doing individual, even though you're doing it at the same time, you can notice where one arm might be a little weaker, so you would want to give focus on both of those muscles at the same time. So it definitely is a mental thing versus just doing, just getting it in. You definitely want to focus on your form and control. So single lat pull downs and double lat pull downs I enjoy.
I mean, and if you're using the bar too, not single, it could be mental too. You got to really concentrate on moving both hands equally at the same pace so that you're getting equal work. So I don't want you to think that you can't do that, but
you
that's
can.
definitely
You
a target on the single. Anytime you're working unilateral on any exercise, you're working each side separately. I'm gonna go with, like I said, part of the big three, the deadlift. Deadlift.
She is a diehard fitness woman. If y'all have not, diehard. Usually all diehard fitness women love those workouts. Those deadlifts, yeah.
I'm getting back to it. I'm gonna hit that 375 pretty soon. So we'll see if I can get it on video and show you guys. That's a lot of weight.
That is a lot of weight. That's almost 3 times our weight, y'all. Almost 3 times our weight.
It's a lot of weight. 375.
I think I'm at like 170 maybe on the deadlift. I did go down because I'm doing more cardio right now, but yeah.
All right, let's wrap it up.
All right.
We got arms. So your arms consist of your bicep, which is in the front. Bi means two, so there's two muscles. You have the long head and the short head. Then you have the tricep. Tri means three. So there's three parts to your tricep that make up that horseshoe that a lot of people are trying to get.
Definitely, I'm trying to get there. I can feel a little muscle, but it ain't there yet.
So my favorite exercise for the biceps, I like dumbbell drag curls or barbell drag curls, mainly because when people think of biceps and you flex, they want to see that huge peak, your muscle pop up. Those drag curls really focus on getting your muscle to contract into its peak height. Definitely hold and squeeze it there for a couple seconds and you get a good blood flow there. And then for the triceps, skull crushers. And they are called skull crushers for a reason. If you do not control or slip when you're doing this exercise, it will crush your skull.
Yes.
It will fall on your forehead. You
yes.
will bruise. So
right here, bam, right here.
Be careful. Make sure you know how to do that exercise properly. Start light, but it is excellent exercise to hit your triceps.
Yeah, done it before. I've not hit my head, thank goodness. Did not hit my head, but I have done. I like the skull crushers. They're nice. Sorry, that's our doggy. My two arms will be hammer curls. Like I said, I am a hammer girl. Bang bang. Hammer curls. I like the hold though, like Babe was saying, you definitely want to have that control. So that hold allows you to tense that muscle right here, and gives you that burn. And then for my triceps will be my tricep extensions. And with the tricep, I just want to say, I like exercises that you can do outside of the gym. Not all exercises you can do outside the gym because you need the equipment, but tricep extensions, barbell hammer curls, you can do those with gallons of water. You can do those with sack of potatoes. You can do that with your baby. Like, you can do those with anything you have in the house. You can do that with a wine bottle. Like, so I like to do exercises that you do not have to be at the gym to do, because I did not start working out in a gym. Just stating those things.
Good point. Moving on, we're almost there. Rounding out the last two sections. Abs, we were kind of in agreement with abs. We both like to do any type of leg raises. It could be hanging leg raises, it could be the Bosu ball leg raises, lying leg raises are good for targeting your abs. I also like anything that has rotational, so you're hitting your obliques. So like the cable wood chops, you're sitting here high to low, you can do cable wood chops, coming here and getting it.
Say hi to our puppy. Oh, he's ready to go outside. He said we're talking too much.
Any type of rotation. Get your booty down. I'm coming.
Give us a moment.
All right. Any type of rotational pull so you can work your obliques.
Like Baby said, I definitely like the leg raises. And there's levels to the leg raise, right, babe? Like, you don't just, you can start on the floor and just lift your legs. Just hold those, that core in. Then you can move all the way up to hanging leg raises, which is off the pull-up bar, holding yourself up to bring those leg raises in. I did those today. I will show you a picture. And then you can also add weight to that. So that is just increasing your strength and your your core.
Yeah, strong core. Strong core is very important. Rounding this out, the legs. And again, we were both in agreement. And this is rounding off my big three exercises. Squats.
Gotta love them squats.
I'm a traditional back squat. I do love front squats. I miss it since having both my knees replaced. I haven't been able to do anything that I used to do with a squat, so I have to adjust when I'm working on my legs. But I'm fingers crossed that this new program I'm doing, I'm going to get back to it. Squats, and there's so many different variations, like she was saying earlier, that you can do with squats. And then I particularly like the Bulgarian split squats because that focuses on one leg.
She definitely likes that.
Yeah.
She puts that in my workout at least every other workout. It's in my workout right now.
All the time.
I did it last. If you ain't seen my video last week on leg day on I don't know if it was Thursday or Friday last week. Bulgarian leg rate split squats are in there. I probably named it something totally different, but it is definitely there. I name things the way I think it looks like, and it may not even be that, but that's what it is. Bulgarian split squats. I get split squats and single leg squats mixed up because they kind of sound the same and they kind of look the same, but they're not the same.
They're not, yeah.
Like she said, squats. You can do bounce squats. You can do pause squats. You can do just hold squats. And squats are good because you can do those in your living room while you watching the commercial. Every commercial, well, ain't no more commercials. Let me just say that. But there might be if you ain't paid for, if you got Hulu, because Hulu has commercials unless you paid for the no commercial option. But every commercial, just hold a squat or do squats until the show starts. Or, on your 15-minute break, do a squat. You could do 15 squats before you decide to leave the restroom after you went to the restroom. So squats are things you can do anywhere. You don't have to be at the gym to do them.
Yeah.
And it not just works your quads, your quads or your hammies. It works your glutes. And if you do heel raises, it works your calf. It's a whole leg workout.
That's why
exercise.
That's why I said legs.
Well, I'm just saying.
Legs.
The whole leg.
That wraps up pretty much your basic muscle groups. I'm not going to go into details like, you got your traps and you got your forearms. So we just want to hit the basics for our newbies and our beginners out there. Yeah. It's
getting late. Sorry for yawning. Sorry.
She did.
Getting late.
Yeah.
I've been up since 2:30. Okay.
That wraps it up. We're gonna, get into rating our wine.
Back to the Tisdale.
Yeah, got a few messages to pass on to you guys. First off, anybody that joined us on live, just want to say thank you for watching. Really appreciate it. Just want to start kind of interacting with people that are watching and get our name out there and get people tuned in to see what we're talking about.
Because we back, y'all. We are back. Sorry.
All right, what do you rate this wine?
So I've been sipping on it this whole time that we've been talking. I'm actually gonna pour myself a little bit more. Not saying that I love it, just saying that it's a good talking point while I'm talking. It's nice. But to be honest, I would probably rate this one as a 2. I feel it was very misleading. I don't like things that's misleading. Don't like to be misled. Very misleading, but it the price was nice, right? And the alcohol content is good. 12% for $4. Like, come on, y'all, really? It's not beer, so
it's gonna get the job done.
Definitely gonna get the job done. It's to allow you to relax and enjoy your meal with your lovely companion.
3 out of 5. Right now, we're still rating it out of 5. Like I said again, hit us in the comments. Should we have the rating up to 10 glasses or keep it at 5? I would give this a 3. It's average. And like I said, I think it would be a different taste if we had a meal with it. And I'm going to hit you back with a quick review next week because I'm going to make that salmon meal and we're going to finish the rest of this bottle with it. So.
Okay, and so we are about to be out of here. Look for our next episode. We'll be posting a picture of this wine and hopefully a picture of the empty bottle on our IG. Follow us at sip_and_lip. I'm gonna get that in a rhythm, y'all. It's gonna be on point. Just give me a second.
I should just say it.
Also, follow us on YouTube. Like, subscribe, and share. You can also see us on Facebook. Hello, Facebook. On Facebook at Elizabeth Tolliver. And once these things start to come together and we have more episodes, we'll eventually have our own page for Sip and Lift on Facebook. So stay tuned for that.
And then this will be available. This podcast will be available on Spotify. Look us up, Sip and Lift. Same thing, Sip_and_lift. See how smooth it is.
She's so smooth
So
with it.
smooth.
I ain't got it down yet.
But I do want to shout out Tisdale Wines. This is the second wine that we drank from them. And for the price that we got,
The price is right.
I don't really have anything negative to say about it. So thank you, Tisdale, for the work that you're doing. I can't wait to pair this with a nice dinner dish. If anybody from Tisdale sees this video, I wouldn't mind you sending me another bottle to try. That'd be cool.
Yeah, and tell us how you get that oak aroma in the wine.
Yeah,
that would be nice.
Educate us.
How do you get oak aroma? The wood of it all.
Educate us. We are here to learn just as much as we are here to teach.
Yes.
All right, like she said, like, subscribe, share to all of our social media networks. Hit us with comments or messages about recommendations of something you want us to try or drink. Doesn't have to be wine. It could be any kind of cocktail. If you have any questions about fitness, hit us in the comments or send us a message. We're here to give you our input, our 2 cents, my knowledge. I am getting my PT, so I will give you the knowledge that you need to succeed.
She will. And I'll just give you guys my opinion.
Yeah.
So next week coming up, it will be a lovely cocktail.
Oh, yeah.
We have a lovely cocktail coming up. So,
we should just let you surprise.
It is a surprise. They don't know what kind of cocktail it is. Cocktail. So, tune in. That will be Tuesday, right? So Tuesday next week, same time, probably a little earlier.
7 p.m. is about the time we're going to, because of my work, so.
Okay, 7 p.m. probably is the time. We definitely not going to go too long because we do get up in the morning early. Friday is a good day because it is the weekend.
Yeah, every Tuesday and Friday, like she said, 7 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. And look us up if you can't catch us live on Spotify to listen to the podcast. I want everybody out there to have a safe weekend. Happy Father's Day to all the fathers. Father's Day is coming up, so make sure you go show your dad some love. And it is what it is.
And it is what it is. And remember, get out, stay active, and have fun. Because if you ain't having fun, tell them, babe,
You ain't getting it right.
You ain't doing it right. Deuces. We need somebody to push our button. Toodles. Bye, IG. Later, Facebook. Thanks for joining us, boo-boo. And adios, YouTube.